I'm up early in the morning trying to make a movie. Alright, so we got some dust masks, which I already know they're not going to be enough because I painted in here before. These are terrible, but they're better than nothing. And I couldn't find any proper masks. We got some flat black for whoever needs to be flat black. Actually, it's for the transmission. We got some cast aluminum. Well, that's for brakes. Well, what the heck? The other one's for brakes too? It is. Whatever. It's VHT high temp, so we'll try it, I guess. Oh yeah, 900 Fahrenheit. I don't think we're gonna get that warm. We got some self-etching, which goes out. Brake cleaner. Some clear. Satin clear. Satin clear. And we have a little bit of white for a little bit of weathering.
Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool. Give it to me, baby. Baby. Yeah. Minutes later.
This thing is ready to paint. It's not hot, but it's definitely nice and warm. And I have all the bolts run in for everything that I don't want to get paint in the threads. The accessories, I'm just going to leave the plugs in because I need to change them to a colder heat range anyway. And got the exhaust ports plugged off, oil filler plugged off because I don't want to have to scrape paint off the cap. These are still taped up. The valley cover, it is what it is. That thing is going to get paint on it at some point anyway in its life. And yeah, I think we're good to go. man, this thing turned out actually like super dope. I'm pretty pumped. Check it. It's so shiny, but yet I don't know. And I'm not even a fan of shiny. Any of my friends will tell you that. With these valve covers, my plan was I wanted to paint them like an ammo can with like you know how ammo cans are. They're all like green, and they got like white stenciled writing. It'd be like 500 rounds, 50 cal, such and such property of whoever's military. So I thought that was, I seen a can somewhere. I'm like, man, that's cool. So I think that's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna knock these little like nubs off that hold the coil packs, and paint these same color as my car, and then do the stenciled lettering or stenciled writing on there in white. And I'm not sure exactly what I'll put. Maybe just like engine specs or something like that, and then not for civilian use, or I haven't quite figured it out. We'll lay it out a little bit and see how it turns out. But then, since I'm knocking these off, I have to take the coil packs off here. So I'm not totally sure where I'm gonna relocate them. Maybe I can like take them off of their. They got that long plate that they're on the top here. So maybe I can like split that plate in half and like double stack them and fit them in kind of in here, or outside of the motor mount perhaps. I'm not totally sure. But the exhaust no longer drops down, so now it's all like up. So if I could put the coil packs along here and then just wires to the plugs, that'd be mint. It would clean it up. It'd be out of the way. I'm gonna use this truck oil pan that I had cut down to the F body height, and then added a plate here for the drain plug, obviously. And then to go with that, it's going over. Then to go with that, have a F body pickup tube. I was gonna wait till tomorrow, like typical procrastinator, but I gave it a little test run, chopped them all off, and cleaned them up with a flap wheel and a little polishing pad. It's actually not bad, except for they have these holes in them underneath each one of those little stumps. So I think I'm gonna have to run and get some JB weld, fill those in with JB weld, let that set up, and then knock those down a little bit so they're flush, and then we can paint over that. But yeah, that'll look pretty sick. Just give it a little test fit on the car here. I mean, everything is gray and silver, but and that cleans it up a lot compared to, you know, this side with all its ugliness, and then just over to here with just the clean double lines. Yeah, just get rid of these holes. Get rid of these holes and we are good to go. Like a butt. So guys, thank you for hanging with me today. I am so amped. We got so much. We didn't even do that much. It just looks like we got so much done. I'm stoked. Super stoked. But I gotta eat, gotta sleep, and gotta see you tomorrow. Peace!
Hey, moron! You forgot the part where they're supposed to like and subscribe and share it like some sort of venereal disease.